Hi there folks, this is a Jason Aldean tune called She's Country. The beginning opens off with like a guitar and banjo, and I basically arranged the banjo part for guitar, sort of a chicken picking version, which sounds something like this. Okay, so I'm going to break that down slowly here, and if you miss anything, feel free to stop the tape, go back, rewind, look at it again, but I'm going to show you everything note for note here. So it starts out on the first string, 3rd fret. We're going to pick that note, and I'm actually plucking that with my middle finger, my right hand. Then we're going to go to the 8th fret on the 2nd string, and then the 6th fret on the 2nd string. So we have a slide from 3 to 5, and then actually it's like sort of like a ghost note after that first slide. I'm just kind of plucking the string. Oh, the 2nd string. Actually, you can do the 1st or 2nd string. Just kind of pluck it dead, so you're muting the string, getting that kind of sound. So let's slide from 3 to 5, pluck the dead string, then 8, 6 on the B string, and then 7th fret on the 3rd string. So far that first phrase, what we have is, okay, and then moving on to the next part, we're gonna hammer on from the 5th fret to the 7th fret in the 3rd string. And then we're going to play the 6th fret on the 2nd string, the middle finger. And then we're going to play the 7 and 5 on the G string. So far slowly what we have is this. One more time. I'll play it super slow. Okay, and then we're gonna this next one we're gonna slide from 6 to 8 on the B string, and I would use the ring finger for that slide. And then after we get to the 8th fret, we're gonna pluck another dead string. I'm doing the 3rd string this time with the pick. And then we're going to do the 8 and 6 on the 2nd string. So far, that second part of the lick we have. And then we're going to end up on this D note, 3rd string, 7th fret. So far what we have from the beginning is this. And then we're going to go, that's the end of the second half of that first phrase. So that's just a hammer on from 5 to 7 on the 3rd string, and then we're going to play 6 on the 2nd string. And then we're going to play, let me do it from the beginning. Alright, then we're going to do that first half of that melody that we've done so far again. And then we're going to repeat that part. And this time, instead of going, we're going to end it by going down a D blues scale, which is going to be 10, 9, 8 on the 2nd string, and then 10, 7. So I'll call out the note names. We've got A flat, G, F, D. So far what we have is this. Okay, and that's going to take us into the next part. We got, so that's the first part of this next section. So what we're doing, we're going to play a C octave, 3rd fret, 5th string, 5th fret on the 3rd string. Try to say that 10 times fast. Then we're going to slide up 2 frets to a D octave. Once we get there, we're going to pluck the 5th string and 3rd string separately, starting on the 5th string. So it's the slide. Then we go back to the C, pluck the 2 notes individually again, 5th string, 3rd string. Slide again. And then once we get up to that D octave, we're going to play the 5th and 3rd string separately again. So slowly, that's going to look like this. Sorry, one more time. And then we're going to go, that's the 1st fret on the 2nd string, pull off to the open B string, and then we're going to go to the A note on the 2nd fret of the 3rd string. So far what we have on that section is, okay, and then we're going to do the same thing, except we're going to end with a different 3 notes. So we're going to go back to this, and then we're going to do a pull off from F to E on the 4th string, and that's going to be the 3rd fret on the 4th string to the 2nd fret, and then we're going to pick the open D string, the open 4th string. So let me attempt to do what we've got so far. Then we're going to end like that. So we're going to slide from that C to D octave again. Then we're going to pluck the 5th and 3rd string. Go back to the C octave. Pluck those 2 notes again, 5th string, 3rd string. And then play these 2 notes together. We're just going to kind of pinch that last D octave. Okay, so the next section, we're going into this verse. It's a pretty rockin' riff. It's going to be something like. That takes you into the verse. So this riff could not be any simpler. What we're doing is just power chords on the top 2 strings. And since we're in a drop tuning, that's just, we're talking about 1-finger chords. So we start out by playing the open top 2 strings. Then we go to the 2nd fret, top 2 strings together, barred. And then the 3rd fret. And then we're going to play that 3rd fret, those 2 notes on the 3rd fret again. And then we're going to go to the 5th fret. So it's open, 2, 3, 3, 5. And then we're going to go back to the 3, do that twice. And then the 2, twice. So slowly that goes. Okay, then the second time, we're going to do basically the same thing, except we're going to end it with a different tagline. So we're going to go. So that last ending lick, we've got 3, 4, 5, and then 5 on the 5th string, and then we're going to do the 3rd fret on the 6th string, and then the 3rd fret on the 5th string. I like to do those 2 3s, those last 2 3rd fret notes with different fingers, so I can get a little bit more separation than if I just barred it. I don't like that because then the 2 notes ring together, so I like to play it like this. So let me play that, that verse through one more time. Okay, then that repeats. And then we go into this. Which that's just open. Do that 4 times in the 3rd fret, 4 times. Then we're going to go up to the 5th fret and do that 5 times. A little out of tune. There we go. All right, and that's going to take us into the chorus riff, which goes like this. So that, again, pretty simple stuff. We're just we're sliding to this D note, the C note on the 3rd fret to the 5th fret of the 5th string. And we're going to go back to that C note, and then up to this G note. Will actually be G flat because we're in drop tuning, but let's just call it a G. We'll call the notes out as if we were in standard tuning here. So we got D, 5th fret, C, 3rd fret, and then G, which would be on the 5th fret of the low E string. Okay, then this ending we got 3rd twice. We're going to play that twice. And we're going to do the open 5th string. Then we're going to end up on the 3rd fret, low E string, which would be like an F note. So we got. Now those first couple notes, you can play that once or twice. I think there's like a little bit of variation on the recording, and it feels like that. Maybe this is just me being crazy, but it feels like those notes are just like a tad behind the beat. Like they're a little bit drunk there or something. Had a few beers before that session started, so something like that. Then go through that, and then at the ending we're going to go. So it's just 3, 2, the down, up, down, up. All right. So for this next section, since it's kind of involved, I'm going to go ahead and do a part 2 of this video. So stay tuned for that.